You're a public company and looking for a way to tell your story to millions of online investors.
Welcome to AGORACOM, North America's largest online investor relations firm. We deliver investor relations to the web's biggest sites and search engines to help you find new investors. In addition to those websites, over 1 million investors read over 95 million pages of news and information on AGORACOM this year. AGORACOM, where smart public companies and investors click.
Good morning. It's Thursday, November 13th. You're watching AGORACOM TV. My name is Jim Herron. Let's get to the stories today. Pretty busy day. First off, we have SinoHub reports substantial profit and revenue growth for the third quarter and the first 9 months. SinoHub trades on the OTC BB with the symbol SIHI. They had major results. Net income in 2008 third quarter was $3.9 million, or 18 cents per fully diluted share, up from $980,000 at this time last year. Total revenues for the 2008 third quarter increased nearly fourfold to $28.2 million from $7.1 million from the prior year quarter. Net income for the first 9 months in 2008 has more than doubled to $5.5 million, or 28 cents per share, fully diluted share, up from $2.6 million last year. And for the first 9 months of 2008, their revenues have grown threefold to $53 million from $18.4 million for the same period last year. SinoHub trades on the OTC BB under symbol SIHI. They were last at $2.35. High and low for the year, $3 to $1.01. Our second story from the OTC BB is Debut Broadcasting generates positive EBITDA results for the third quarter. Debut Broadcasting trades on the OTC BB under symbol DBTB. Debut Broadcasting is an AGORACOM client for full disclosure purposes. They generated positive earnings results of $78,606 before interest, tax, and depreciation and amortization, which are their EBITDA results. And they achieved net revenue of $741,000 in the third quarter of 2008, an increase from the prior quarter. And but the more important result here is that the company had a loss of $263,000 in the second quarter of 2008. They have now got a positive amount of $78,000 in the third quarter of 2008. In addition, the company has saw a 180% increase in advertising revenue for the third quarter of 2008 through its owned and managed radio stations versus comparable advertising revenue in the same quarter of 2007. On a more traditional comparative basis, Debut net revenue for third quarter of 2008 was $476,000, higher than the net revenue of $264,000 that they generated in 2007. And so far this year, Debut has generated net revenue of $1.92 million and a net loss of $594,000 as compared to $528,000 in revenue last year and a net loss of $1.24 million. So they're going in the right direction. Debut Broadcasting trades on the OTC BB under the symbol DBTB. They were last at 20 cents. 52-week high and lower, $1.25 to 6 cents. Our third story from the OTC BB today is from Futuremedia. Futuremedia is an AGORACOM client for full disclosure. They trade under the symbol FMDAY. They have announced a successful completion of 8 international shows across 3 continents, including shows in Munich, in Dubai, at Cannes, and in Frankfurt. Here's a quote from the CEO of the company. They are delighted to be working with so many high-profile clients in these exhibitions across the globe, and to work on these 8 shows during October demonstrates the strength of growth in their existing clientele in the Middle East and Eastern Europe. Futuremedia traded at a penny yesterday. The 52-week high and low are 1.5 cents to 1.006 cents. Moving on to the Venture Exchange. Sherwood Copper Corporation trades on the Venture Exchange in the symbol SWC. Sherwood increases reports of their high-grade copper trend in its Kuchko copper project. Here are three holes here, 3.6% copper over 10.5 meters, including 6.4% copper over 5 meters in hole WK8-165. In hole WK168, they have 1.9% copper over a 26.7 meter distance, including 3.8% copper over 6.7 meters. And their third hole here that they're reporting is 1.6% copper over 32.7 meters, including 3.2% copper over 6.5 meters. And that's in hole WK08160. Sherwood copper traded yesterday at $1.48. Its range for the year is $6.40 to $1.25. Next story, Bravo Venture Group trades on the Venture Exchange on the symbol BVG. Bravo drills 62.3 meters of 6.1 grams per ton of gold, including 8.5 meters of 30.3 grams per ton of gold at their Homestake Ridge property. They reported today a thick high-grade gold intercept in hole HR08118, which assayed 62.3 meters, averaging 6.1 grams per ton of gold. Included in this was a high-grade intercept of 8.5 meters, averaging 30.3 grams per ton of gold. In March of 2007, Bravo announced an inferred resource estimate at the main Homestake zone of 903,231 ounces of gold and 5.7 million ounces of silver, contained within an 11.9 million ton with an average grade of 2.36 grams per ton of gold and 15 grams per ton of silver at a cutoff grade of 0.5 grams per ton of gold. Bravo traded yesterday at 47.5 cents. 52-week high and low are $1.20 to 18 cents. Next story, Strone Resources trades on the Venture Exchange on the symbol SDR. Stroud intercepted wide mineralized zones in their Santo Domingo project. Two results here, 80.75 meters of 61.38 grams per ton of silver and 0.16 grams per ton of gold, and included 9.15 meters of 134.28 grams per ton of silver and 0.54 grams per ton of gold. Stroud yesterday traded at 6.5 cents, 52-week high and low, 17 cents to 5 cents. Again, Stroud trades on the Venture Exchange on the symbol SDR. We have a result here from the Venture Exchange, actually from the TSX. MDN Inc, which trades on the TSX with the symbol MDN. They reported net earnings of $5.1 million or 5.6 cents per share. Revenue was $6.1 million as compared to only $377,000 in the same period of 2007. Their net income, as I said, was $5.132 million or 5.6 cents per share, compared to a loss last year of $1.975 million or a loss of 2.3 cents per share. A little bit of highlights here from MDN. Their Tulawaka gold mine in Tanzania produced 53,694 ounces of gold with an average grade of 17.8 grams per ton at a recovery rate of 96.2%. Their total cash costs to produce an ounce of gold were only $231 US. They traded yesterday at 77 cents. Their 52-week high and low are $1.39 to 52 cents. That's, again, MDN, which trades on the TSX. We have two halts for you. First off, we have First Western Financial Ventures. They trade under the venture symbol of FWF. They are halted pending news. And we have Coltstar Ventures. They trade on the Venture Exchange under the symbol CTR. They're halted for pending news. As always, during the day, check out stockhalts.com for any halts that might come out during the day. Those were your news stories for today. Please join us again tomorrow.